What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Naomi Campbell is an interesting person. I don't really like her that much. I believe that she is a cultural sellout. She's very, very beautiful still, even to this day. She's still a sellout. She's what I would call the C word that ends in N. But you know what? She's beautiful. She's a rags to riches story. Worked very hard to get to where she's at. She's from London. I believe she's like Jamaican, British, moved to the United States for some time. One of the best supermodels. I mean, in fact, still today, she commands the runway like no other. But you know, Naomi Campbell has said some egregious things about, African Americans and Black History Month, and it should be canceled and things like that. And you know, when people who are not our people, and what I mean that she is in a way our people, but then she's not. She understands our culture, and her people have suffered, just like ours has, and Jamaicans and African Americans are closely related. But when she says things like that, I don't understand it. But then when I look at the fact that she just had a child, and I look at the child's complexion, I know that this baby has a white father, okay? That's one thing that I want to talk about, because typically people who have egregious things, atrocious things to say about the Black community, be it in Britain or in the United States, I understand where you're at. Now, she has dated Black men before, but we all know that Naomi Campbell likes white men, many times older white men. But not only that, her mother was also a single mother, from what I understand. She came from a family, if I'm not mistaken, of that. The father, I don't believe, was there. All right. And it makes me to try to look at this. Okay. Now, this is, she never understood how to be a wife, nor did she care about that. All right. Because the mom was abandoned when she was 4 months pregnant. All right. She attended, she lived in South London. So now she's a 51-year-old single mother, and she had this child. Listen to this now, without anybody knowing, at 50. The baby's 9 months old. So I don't need a man, number one. I disparage my race of people, number two. Third thing is, who do you expect this child to become? Now, it's interesting. We talk about the actress Standy, that lady that was talking about, she was sad about what she said about Black women and, her being mixed. She's married to a white man too. And then when you talk about people like Naomi Campbell, she doesn't say what Tandy said, but she just lives it. A lot of times when we look at what is swirling or creating a mixed race or lighter skin of, woman or man, Black men get accused of that. But, when these Black women go out here and do it, like Tandy Newton does it, you guys don't have any smoke for them. When Naomi Campbell talks about the Black community in a disparaging way, you're quiet about it. When all she dates is, at least the long-term relationships, white men. When she goes out and have a mulatto baby, you guys don't talk about that. She's not creating to the colorism, right? But I thought it was just Black men that like white women, right? Is that what it is? And then she's never interested in getting married. I wonder why. Look at her family, a lineage of single parents. So these women, they go out there and they achieve all of this money and the wealth. And then what happens to their kids? Their kids do the same thing. You are nothing without a community. You are nothing without a family. Nothing. I had to learn that the hard way. And I'll tell you who taught it to me the most. Africa. Okay? Africa. See, here I found out how important it is to have help, to have a community around you. Because I remember that's how it was when I was coming up as a kid. The last years of the great big mama, see, I had a Medea, Mary Frances Willis. She left us in 2002. Born in Pritchard, Alabama, outside of Mobile. She's my godmother. I loved her to death. Last time I talked to her was 20 years ago because she passed. Okay. She wanted me to be somebody in life, wanted me to be a doctor, wanted me to be a professional, because she couldn't go to school. She was just as important in my life as my mother and my grandmother. Up there. Okay? And in those days, black people used to speak to each other. You could leave your doors unlocked. We all went to church together. See, I came from that old school of the community, of you were supposed to be somebody. Now it's everybody out for themselves. There's no such thing as family anymore, or looking out for people. That don't happen anymore. And then when you grow up your kids in societies like that, they don't have any opportunities. No father there. What will my life be like without a strong man in my life? See, Naomi Campbell don't even care about that. I can guarantee you that she ain't even releasing the kid's father. Maybe they have, I doubt it. Oh, I didn't need a father, so I don't need, my kid don't need to have a father. See, this is selfishness. That's what it is. Okay? But see, these kids are missing a strong father figure, white or black, in their life, because you have these people who believe they can do it better by themselves, and you have these people who are creating the new mulatto race, who want to have their toes in the black community on one issue and then on other issues talk bad about it. What are these people going to become without their fathers? My father made a lot of mistakes. He made some damn good points too, though. He's excellent at many things. Had a grandfather in my life who was excellent at many things. They gave me enough tools to go to the next generation so that my son won't have to experience these things. You see that? But you don't see that anymore. Okay? You don't see that anymore. And I'm curious to know that when you know, why do you want to have an infant daughter at 51? You want to be a mother. Where's the father? It's all about being selfish, and these kids suffer behind it because because women want to have kids and don't want to be in the family. Nobody suffers but the kids. The elites who rule over us, they believe in one thing that the others don't. Families. How many single mother homes are become elites? Single father homes become elites. You don't have it. You gotta have order. Without family, you don't have anything. And we're the only group of people, black in the world, whether it's in the UK or in America or it's westernized blacks in Canada, we've gotten away from that. And from those roots in Africa, that communal setting, that family setting, we got to get back to that if we want to have a chance. We lost that in the 80s in our community, in the 60s, 70s, arguably. We don't have it anymore. We lost it with Big Mama. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the fresh content at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.